go. Alright, so, last time we left our heroes, heroes is a relative term, but you guys had just, you finally found the Shadow Mastiff, hunted it down and killed it. Krook now has its head on his shoulder, on like a pike, I think.
On his javelin. You have a javelin, don't you? And you stuck on
Yes, do.
He's got like 5 javelins or something, never mind. Maybe not 5 javelins.
I've never used one
Paladins
before.
get 5 javelins for free, I don't know why. 5 of them.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, after defeating the Shadow Mastiff, you guys, hearing a commotion, found in the same cave system a nest of kobolds hanging out and being slightly bullied by what you can only assume were the cultists that you had been seeing, or not seeing, as it were, for the past couple of days. After they saw Reaver, a very shiny dragonborn, they instantly decided that she was their queen.
Yay!
And decided to send a small contingent of kobolds out to help you against the cultists. And after a perilous climb up the mountain face over some broken steps and nearly falling into the abyss below, whilst it's like, I'll also remind you, it's also very snowy. Like, this is like kind of end of winter, but still high enough up that it's snowing currently, and it's windy as hell. And you kind of slowly making your way up the rock face, and eventually you come up to this plateau where you hear before you see sounds of battle as...
Sorry, quickly ask, what level are we?
You're still level 2 currently, but...
Oh no, wait, that's fine. Carry on. Sorry.
Yeah. You level up soon, probably, because you've done a decent amount. But this first.
Don't interrupt. Let him tell the story.
Sorry.
But yeah, so on this plateau, which is probably like it's about maybe 60 feet across, kind of mostly flat, covered in snow, and across it you see numerous figures, kind of called up in battle, where you see this a number of these kind of corvids and vulture-like kenku in robes, casting kind of these kind of purple lights at another figure who is standing in the middle, fully armoured in kind of strange. It doesn't look like metal, but something, some sort of colourful plating, wielding a blade that when it catches the light at the right angle, kind of burns into your retinas a little bit. And when it's not, you can see it's illuminated. And they're wheeling around fighting these creatures. Last time we rolled initiative. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck. Oh. Liam went first. He's not here.
Okay.
That's
So
useful. Alright. How the fuck do I deal with Liam not being here?
He fell off the mountain. She fell off the mountain.
Lindsay fell off the mountain. Oh, okay.
She looked at the sword for too long and got blinded, and then fell back.
She actually.
Yeah. Decided to run away instead of fighting.
I don't know. She was too busy with the voices in her head.
True. I would offer for like one of you to run her, but like running your own character and also a spellcaster at the same time.
Yeah.
Not the easiest thing.
I mean, I'd be running 2 spells.
We also don't know what spells he's got ready.
That's true. We don't know what she's prepared and what spell slot she has left. I think she used a couple on the massive fight, but yeah, she rolled worse than some. No spell slots back, but what does she actually have? I think cantrips. What the fuck are cantrips? so I'm going to rule that she only has one first slot left, given that you had a fight with the Mastiff, and that probably tapped her out enough that she doesn't have much left. So she's going to use her last spell slot to cast Bless. I think it's 3 creatures, so probably you because she knows you. You because you seem to not die, and probably you as well. No, I don't know. This is at random. But yeah, you guys now have.
Should we just call Liam and be like, "Oi, play your character"?
Yeah. So that's probably all she's going to do. You currently so. This is not a very useful map for you guys. It's mainly so I can track positioning. Basically, you're kind of like at the bottom of like 10-foot wide, kind of 5-foot high steps. Each step is not that big, obviously. The staircases, and the plateau above it is where you're kind of seeing all this go down. After Valencia, it is some of the vulture boys. Oh shit! You see some of them. The vultures seem to be like, and the kenku seem to be in like various degrees of kind of size, and like there's kind of like smaller ones that just seem to be quite scrawny with like with no weapons on them.
I'm so glad he's not here. Liam would have loved the swan one.
The what?
The swan person you just described.
Oh
They're not swans,
His
they're vultures.
favourite Pokemon, Ducklet.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Poor taste.
What have you got against Ducklet, bro?
Everything.
Oh, you should see what our boss is for our game.
Duck.
It's a Ducklet. It's just straight up a Ducklet.
It's a Ducklet with a rubber ring around it.
Amazing.
Oh, my final project in college was the about dogs.
I should use this one.
This is literally just a duck
Yeah.
with like a
Which is
blue crest.
Yeah, the Ducklet.
Really pushing out the boat with this one, guys.
Okay, so you see one of the so unlike the other kenku you've seen, this one one of them seems to take flight. Kind of it beats its arms and its wings, and kind of rings off the ground, and it swoops in to try and attack the armored figure. It rolled a 3. It misses horribly.
Oh no.
What a shame.
Yeah, it kind
Such
of
a shame.
swoops past and tries to kind of like claw at the armored figure, but they deftly step to the side whilst holding off people directly around. There are 5 vultures though.
Oh.
Let's see, what is their passive perception? Not great.
So they all go one after another.
I'm going to have them, so basically, like, because there's lots of them, I'm not going to track each of them's individual initiative, so, like, each type of enemy goes on their same group initiative, so all the,
Oh, right. So they all go at once, but not all at once,
yeah,
kind of
basically.
thing.
In theory, like, the round should all go, like, it happens all simultaneously, like, in real life,
Yeah.
but the, yeah, they kind of do this, so probably another... You guys aren't really hiding. You're just kind of like stood there.
I was going to say, do they know we're here?
We're pulling JoJo poses.
Because we've not really done anything.
Yeah.
It's just Valencia's cast Bless.
I'm going to see.
It was good that, James.
It was good.
Do we still have a kobold army with us?
You have about like 3 or 4 kobolds with you because some of them didn't make it up the climb.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, is some of them dead?
You don't know. You weren't looking. You were kind of busy getting yourself up. Yeah, you've got 4 kobolds with you, and they kind of like they look up to Reaver and kind of like shake their
Okay.
Is Smick with us?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, Smick.
That Valencia was like trying to harass him, wasn't he?
Yeah.
No, he was trying to kidnap it.
Well,
Yeah.
I asked,
Isn't
can it
that
be
the
our
same
pet?
Why kidnap when you can gently coerce?
Why kidnap when you can, I don't know, indoctrinate them?
Yeah.
It's make it fucking worse.
So I'm gonna roll perception checks for these boys. See if they notice you.
What are you doing?
Actually, fine.
I find my pencil sharpener. It's somewhere in there.
Okay, so 2 of the 5 notice you. So 2 of them are gonna two other ones are going to try and fly by the armored person. Neither of them hit. They kind of like both of them seem to be kind of like the wind kind of hits them at just a long time. They get blown off course. And the remaining two are going to look at you guys and kind of start flying over towards you, but they're too far away at the moment. But that is their turns. It is now Crook, your turn.
Excellent. Right.
Oh gosh.
Okay. So, have they seen us yet? Any of the people?
Yeah.
At least two of the ones that can fly have.
Right. Okay. So I'll answer around what to do here. Okay. So,
How close are they?
So some of them are closer than others. I'd say about most of them are probably like between like 30 and 60 feet away.
Okay, that's fine.
right. Okay. Guess I'll get my axe out.
You're gonna run at them, aren't you?
Can I attack them if I go towards them? Right.
You should have
Okay. I'm trying to remember. Did I get more? Yeah, I did get more abilities. So I did. Dex.
So about 40 feet away is the colourfully armoured person with the glowing sword.
Right. Okay.
Wait, how close is he?
40 feet.
40.
40 feet.
Right.
And then you can see a bit, but like probably about 60 feet away from you guys. You see there's two quite large, kind of much stockier, but much bigger robes, but still like the kind of black beak and beady eyes peeking out from under the hood.
I've got something called danger sense. Is that going to help at all in this?
Danger sense is you have advantage on dexterity saving throws against things you can see.
Right. Okay. Right. I'm going to rage then now, and I'm going to run towards him and attack the closest one.
Alright, but what
Closest
is
person. Obviously.
So in character.
Five of them are in the air, so probably the closest one to you is one of the acolytes, which is the smaller dudes. Those ones look like the ones you've seen before. They're just wearing kind of like the basic.
I've got the heads off of one of these things. You know, do you remember one of the dead ones?
Oh yeah.
I think it got taken off you.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
But bastard.
after you try to fist fight the captain.
Yeah, one of the roses took it off me.
Alright, go on, make an attack roll.
This is right. So just 20. I'm raging, so I get advantage there now.
Not advantage on it. You can wreck
Oh
this
no,
attack.
it's damage, isn't it? Yeah.
You get
Yeah,
bonus
you
to
roll the
damage.
d20 to see if you hit first.
I could do reckless attack. Let's do that. Right. Okay. So I get advantage then. So
Seriously, think quicker.
Right. Okay. 7. Right. Okay. I'll roll on the paper. Right. Okay. I'm gonna re-roll that 7. Shit. I've got
Yes,
advantage. So I
that's-
can do it again.
You do advantage, yeah,
Yeah.
so you get to roll. That's cocked.
Yeah, it's fuck. It's nearly on 20 as well. Right, okay, I must do it on this paper. 5, right, so
You got like one
7,
7, what's the bonus though? You might still hit.
7, it's the plus 6 on my weapon.
You hit.
Yeah, 13.
They're not very well armoured. Roll damage.
Okay, right. 12, that one. Is that a 9 or a 6?
Where's the dot? That's a 9.
It's a 9, plus 4, that is 13.
Okay, 13 damage, nice. That kills one of them.
Excellent.
You kind of plead through like this. It was kind of like it didn't notice you until now. It like turns around and then you kind of cut it in half.
Very
How
good.
do you not know he's a Goliath?
Well, they're busy fighting this other person. All right. So unless you've got a bonus action,
I don't know, I forgot one.
I don't think you have. Then it is Barbarian and Lucifer. You have the same initiative, so you can decide who goes first.
I already decided to go
Oh yeah.
last time.
I'm gonna chuck a fireball.
Who at?
One of the guys flying towards us.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Okay. 25.
That almost certainly hits.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. D10. 7.
7 is exactly its HP. So
It's
you,
burst
These
into
things
flames.
are weak. Fucking hell.
See it flying out, it just bursts into flames.
How much health did the Mastiff have?
Cook chicken for night.
Because that must have had. What, the Mastiff had like 50 health or something.
Did
Was
you
it
tell
more
us
than
what
that?
it was?
I can't remember.
think you told us what
I
it
also
was.
want to say to the party, I think that knight is from the Feywild.
Well,
the
it's
Shadow
attacking
Master-
them, so.
Yeah, Shadow Master had 66 health, but
Oh,
it
fucking
was resistant to
It was resistant to me.
bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
No, it was
Some
just
non-magical
it was
attack
resistant
rolls
to
and
you
one bonus.
specifically.
It was tanky blue.
Very tanky. But
Very tanky. Enough so that it pissed off our tank.
Yeah. All right. So, are you going to get on the plateau, or are you still going to stay like on the steps?
Oh yeah, I forgot
I'm
we were
gonna
all on the
stay
steps.
So yeah.
Cool. Yeah, as you guys get up, you can kind of tell that the it's pretty square, with so on you're currently on the south face, top of the sun, kind of rising. It's just about you kind of went in there. I don't know what time we went in there, but it's currently a couple hours after dawn.
I like how time doesn't really exist in our world.
Mm.
No, well, the thing is, time.
You just guess.
I don't
What's
use fast
fasting?
yet, so I just kind of can't.
So
work
we just
times
guess.
convenient. It's light enough that you're not impeded by not being able to have dark vision. So
Dark vision.
yeah, so the north face is another kind of stone wall with steps cut out in the middle, and the west face is a kind of large cliff face with kind of shrubbery on the top. There is an outcropping of rock where you're not sure if it's kind of jutting out of the plateau or whether it fell off of a cliff higher up. It's got a bit of a kind of slope that goes up in the tree on top. And the south face is a sheer drop with a couple of trees clinging, their roots kind of burying themselves into the rock face. And yeah, it's all covered in snow, which has been mostly disturbed in the middle, where you've seen these guys fighting.
Okay.
Yeah. So Barra, that's in your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Useful, you have to.
How close is the nearest vulture guy?
Flying or on the ground?
Just closest in general.
Probably about 20 feet.
Okay, cool. Can I see them or not from the stars?
Yeah. They're
Okay.
they're in the air.
I imagine they're on the platform and we're just peeking over.
The platform was like those of you that are taller than 5 foot can easily see over the edge. The kobolds can't see shit.
Yo.
They just hear fighting going on and look, yeah. Basically, the kobolds will you can order them around. They'll go on your initiative. And I might be able to find you some kobold stats if you want. But yeah, so the closest one is flying above you 20 feet up.
Okay. I want to use the lightning blow on it.
Alright, so is that a strength saving throw?
Yep.
Alright, they're not super strong. That is a 9. I'm guessing that fails. Yeah, because your DC is off. Bullshit, sorry. Yeah, so what does lightning lure do?
Target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line toward you and then take 1d8 lightning damage. If it is within 5 feet of you, the spell's damage increases by 1d8.
How do I make it work?
Right.
James.
What?
It's not charging.
You
It should be.
So roll a
Power
d8.
left, isn't it?
Yep.
It's still not charging.
It really should be. Definitely had power. It should be.
7.
Said. They have something to do. You kind of
Hold out a second.
you grab you take this kind of surging whip of electricity and wrap around kind of catch its foot and pull it to ground. And the force of hitting the ground along with the lightning just kills it.
Jesus.
Nice. It kind of skids at the top of the steps and kind of.
I don't know why it's not
like,
charging.
broken body falls down the steps.
I do want to point out, cantrip, yeah, because I can use that anytime. Can I use another spell now or not?
So basically the way it works is on your turn, you can you can cast another spell if either that spell or the cantrip was a bonus action. So you've got an action and a bonus action in your turn. If the spell you want to cast is a bonus action, and most cantrips are actions, so if you want to cast a bonus spell, you can.
Okay.
Is that Lucifer's first kill?
No,
This campaign?
I've killed before. I can't remember what though.
So that is
Killed before.
Killed before.
That's a very Lucifer thing to say.
I think you may have. No.
I'm gonna cantrip false life.
Okay, so that's is that a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I think that's the first one spell, isn't it?
Pardon?
Oh no, that's your invocation, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, whatever that does, I think you get temp HP.
Yeah.
Temp HP is basically the way temp HP works is it sits on top of your HP.
Yep.
You can't stack it, so you like whatever is the maximum temp HP, that's what you take.
Yep.
But it's kind of like a shield in most games. Like you take that damage before you take the rest of the damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, just mark that down on wherever. But,
Okay.
you've
What?
got that.
I was about to say, what dice do I roll for that one?
It should say on the spell.
I'm terribly sorry, people, if you could hear me tapping. I was trying to figure out why my phone didn't charge.
It's because it's terrible. That's the only answer.
I don't know why.
How many javelins do I have?
It should say on your action.
Remember, mine is one because it's got a dog head on it.
I mean, you could throw that javelin.
No, that's no good.
That was an amazing idea.
Okay, it's 1d4 plus 4.
Okay.
I got 5.
Nice. Okay.
So I now have 30.
Well, I guess I
Okay.
have more than one, but I'm not right. So that's the end of your turn. We're not moving.
Oops, sorry.
Right. Don't let us down, Reaver. We've all killed something. Just turn around.
Man.
Does kobolds count by accidental getting them killed?
You rolled like. So the kobolds go on your turn, and you rolled garbage initiative. You rolled a 6 last time. I don't know how. You must have rolled like a 1.
Can't remember actually.
Your dexterity bonus is pretty nuts. But I'm not sure actually like half these guys are going to get in. So only the vultures rolled well on their initiative. Everyone else like was super high. Like I've got like 3 people here at like 19 or higher. So it's like, but yeah. So next,
It's me and the kobolds.
it's the almond figure actually.
Oh.
So they currently have.
I forgot you was a thing.
Yeah. It's about 20 feet away from them. They've got 2 shamans, and they've got 3 acolytes surrounding them, and a couple of vultures. Basically, all the cultists are like currently like trying to dogpile this person. All right, so actions.
Is it just the 2 large ones left then? No.
No, there's so there's 2. The 2 big ones are like I'm gonna call them shamans. Those 2 are at the back. They've been untouched so far. There's still 3 kind of regular sized dudes hanging out around the armored person, and there's still 3 vultures in the air. However, you've taken out both the ones that fly towards you.
So, we killed 3 things in total, haven't we?
You have, yes.
Right.
But there are currently still 8 enemies, excluding the armored person.
Wait, did I kill a vulture or just one of the regular ones?
You killed an acolyte.
Good.
Uh,
Biggest.
Oh, thank you.
So, yeah. So. Okay. It's probably going to try and deal with. Actually, yeah, no. They're going to go after the shamans first. So how fast does it work? That's part of the movement thing. Is it? Oh, I suppose. Okay. It's been a while since I wrote up these rules. So you see them like with their hands not holding the sword. They kind of touch something on their thigh, and you see them kind of they shunt forwards towards one of the shamans. You see kind of like several after images, kind of blue shift behind them, and as they arrive, in front of the tavern, which looks significantly surprised. They come in with 2 sword strokes, which both roll fucking garbage, of course. What the fuck is the bonus for that? I don't think that's got here. So, like, despite their like sudden appearance, the vulture is able to kind of bring up some magic to deflect the sword strokes.
See, now if that was us, it would have hit. You would have rolled well.
You don't know. Yep, that's like your turn. So, it is now you and the kobolds.
Yay!
And we'll get some kobold stats for you.
I need the kobolds.
So is anything else dead then now? Did the man just get one?
No, it missed.
Well, they attack twice, but the kind of the momentum.
We'll get there, Jake.
The momentum.
There you go.
Because I think it's a moment. Of them coming out of the dash, they slid and couldn't quite find a connection with the big old boys. Sorry, I'm trying to use the bot on this case, I'm being very confident with my keyboard. There's the stats.
Oh god.
I can hang on. I'll screenshot that and send it to you in the end.
Can't see it. Phone.
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, that's fun.
Hang on. I can just write them down.
Basically, all you should need is like they are blinking the lights. They do have disadvantage because they can't see. Yeah.
Oh my god, they're very dexterous.
Yeah, they're nippy little bastards. They're quite feeble, but they're pretty.
And everything else, the shit.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Yeah.
Right. You can always ask me if you need anything else, but
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to.
yeah. So you got your go, and then you also worry about 4 kobolds if you want to.
I'm going to fire an arrow at one of the chunky birds.
Okay. Yeah, that's within the range. Alright, make a roll. So you're going to fire at the one that the armor person's fighting, or the one that's on its own?
On its own.
Okay.
13 plus 2, so 15.
Give me 1 second to find the stats. Right, I put the stats for like the bird boys and the armored person in different folders. Yeah, that hits.
Yay!
They're all on a very high AC. They're all wearing basically robes.
1d6. Just that. Plus 2. I got 5.
Okay.
And I'm going to yell to my kobold, attack! Attack the bird people.
Okay, you direct them towards anyone in particular? They can't carry. Well, they might be able to.
The scrawny ones.
Okay.
Like just because if they're nimble, they can jump and grab them. Hopefully.
Right. Well.
Hopefully.
They're flying 10 feet up, but they should be able to sling them
They're nimbly bastards. They'll do the job.
and shoot them. I did 5 damage to that one, so that is. I'll see.
Are you just?
Tracking HP because these guys are pretty chunky. Alright.
Am I gonna have to like roll for them?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
So yeah, make attack rolls for all 4 kobolds.
The d20 again, and then.
Yeah.
6. Oh no. Is that's a 6 on it? The dots on the
9.
on the thing 9.
Yeah.
Right.
Dot should always be at the bottom.
Yeah.
So 9 plus one bonus they get. Which they should have a bonus.
I don't think they had one.
+4 to hit with both. Yeah, so basically +4 for. Okay, so both their dagger and their sling are identical in terms of damage and their attack. It's +4 to hit, 1d4 +2 damage. But one's ranged.
1d4 plus
2.
2. 5.
Alright, cool. So, one of them kind of manages to wound one of the, like, pretty bad, manages to, like, get it in the eye, like one of the flying ones, but doesn't manage to ground it. Hang on. Just going to track these here. So, one's on, not very much. Alright, so you can keep making attack rolls.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah, there's 4 of them, isn't there? Alright. 10.
10. I'd be surprised if that hit. So I could be wrong.
It's +4 in it for there.
Yeah.
So it's 14.
Okay, that probably hits. Yeah, 14 hits.
5. What is it again? Plus 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
Why the fuck did I put +5?
So are these all attacking different ones?
Yeah.
Right.
I just yell attack and just let them attack whatever the hell they want.
Fair enough.
Or attack birdie people.
Most of the closest ones are flying, bar one that's an acolyte who's on the ground. Both these sling bullets have like seriously wounded them, but they're still managed to fly. Like they're looking quite panicked.
This is good. We need crazy kobolds come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That is 2 more.
Yeah.
6 plus 4. 9, 10.
10 misses.
Damn.
Last one, then.
7, 11.
Have you rolled above 10 yet?
11 misses as well.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so you see.
Yeah, I did for me.
So you see like 2 of the kobolds can like pull back. Like they're not slingshots. They're like they start like and hurl the sling bullets and manage to like kind of get like a break. You see like one of the ribs break and like one of their like seriously like blind, like half blind one of them, and the other 2 kind of like one of them like nearly throws his sling when he's trying to throw it and just misses horribly. The other one like runs up to like one of the cultists and tries to stab him in the ribs, but like the cultist just turns around and moves away. So that's unless you're moving anywhere. I'm guessing that's the end of your turn.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm just going to stay where I am.
In that case, it is the acolyte's turns finally. There are 3 of them. One of them. So number 1 is going to try and obliterate the kobold in front of him. Because he's being a nuisance. Alright, so. Yeah. He's going to. So he uses his reaction to kind of step 5 foot back without. He kind of beats his wings even in the rope and manages to like avoid as the kobold swings at him. Then you kind of see him kind of coalesce this kind of eldritch energy and into like this kind of spear of light, which he doesn't roll very high on. I don't think kobolds' ACs are higher than 7, correct?
Yes, yeah, there's
Okay,
12.
So the kobold kind of like ducks and manages to like just flattens up to the ground in fear. Manages to avoid it just about. The other kobold, not the kobolds, the other acolytes. One is going to try and help the shamans that they accosted elsewhere. So they run up to try and attack the armoured person, which I think technically see really fucking quick. This is why I should print all the stuff off, because I've got a lot of little sheets here. Okay, so alright, cool. That is a miss. So as you see, so the vulture kind of runs up and starts trying to like do another one of these eldritch spears at the armored person, but they kind of like deflect it with their blade. And the final one is going to run up and try and attack Kruk. Probably just seen his fellow cultist get stabbed. Well, cleaved in half,
I
really.
was going to say stabbed.
What's your AC?
15.
Alright, cool.
Is it cool though?
It hits. just by one. He rolled 15. Okay, so that is. Okay, make a strength saving throw.
Strength. Is that on these ones here?
That's the little box next to it.
This one.
Yeah.
That's a +6.
So you take
Yes, the thing you're good at.
Yes.
10 force damage as this kind of thing spears you in the chest and threatens to push you over.
Right. Okay. Just if I can I use my my endurance thing, my stoned endurance?
You can do, yeah.
Right.
So I think you roll d12 and your constitution.
Right. Do I have to do that now if I'm using it, or do I?
It's a reaction, so you have to do that when you take damage. You
Mm.
you reduce the damage by that amount.
Like
How
now.
often can I do that?
Once per day.
Day. How much is this? Is it 10 damage?
10 damage.
Right. Okay.
Which cuts through your rage. Like usually, like physical damage would like kind of bounce off you a little bit. This cuts straight through.
Okay. So strength saving throw. So what do I need higher? What do I need to roll higher then?
I'll just roll. I'll tell you if you save or not.
Right, okay. I'm not going to use the endurance thing yet. Oh fuck!
2.
That's an 8 then.
Okay, so yeah,
Of course.
somehow you fail, but these are strong. So you like,
Fuck's sake.
as this kind of eldritch blast hits you in the chest, you kind of you get flung backwards and you skid about 10 feet and you land on your ass.
Brilliant.
And it kind of you hear the acolyte kind of chuckle, but like it sounds odd because it's coming from a bird. All right, so that's the acolytes. It is now
Liam?
finally the shaman's turn.
Oh.
They haven't gone yet. So the one in front of the armored person is going to go. I just keep all these open. What fucking thing. They keep closing off on these things. Okay, so. Alright, so you see this kind of shaman is like holding a staff with like decoration on top, and they kind of like slam it on the ground, and you see beneath the armored person this kind of swirling, crackling purple vortex appears, and they are going to make a dex save real fucking quick, which they have a decent close to. Yeah, they definitely dodge to the side. As this kind of swelling vortex threatens to consume them, but they still see some of the kind of like the black lightning clinging to their form as they dodge away. I can't use a special arrangement this time. I don't have very many gears, but that's fine. I've got enough. Okay, so they take 5 damage, and the shaman can't do anything else at this point. So now Valencia's turn, if Liam were here. So I think what the fuck she'd be doing. She's gonna sacred flame one of the flying lads and hope to get him. So you see her kind of like hold her holy symbol and kind of cast out this searing radiance at one of the flying vultures. That's cold. That's on that one. So. Okay. But she got the one that had one out left, so
Yay!
managed to kill one.
Yeah.
So after that, there's only 2 flying boiks left. They're both going to attack kobolds. because they're being shot at by them. So they kind of fly down. That goes up for times time. What's the kobold's AC?
12.
Okay, so one of them rolls a 12, one of them rolls a 20, so they both hit.
Damn it.
Which does the same damage as the kobold for now. Alright, so one of the kobolds takes 4 damage, the other takes 6.
Oh, one's dead.
Oof.
I only have 3 babies and the second one's like really hurt. He's only on 1.
Yeah. Now, as they kind of swoop down and like attack them with talons on their feet, and then fly away before the kobolds can get an attack in. It is now your turn. You're currently on the floor. There is an acolyte 10 feet away from you, laughing at you.
Is he right? Okay. Well, it's obviously.
Rage?
I'm gonna go for that little fucker. I'm still raging, aren't I? Because I just lost attacks. So did that go through my rage because?
It's magic.
Yeah, magic.
It's force damage, yeah. Like
Right.
you see, there's pink energy that hit you in the chest as opposed to a weapon. So,
Right.
Which you're not used to.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna reckless attack him. Run towards him.
Right. So you spend half your thing to get up.
Yes.
And then you're trying to stay up here. Give me a second. As you do, like, you kind of, like, he jumps 5 feet back, but, like, you've still got enough movement to reach him. Like, just about. He wasn't that smart. Make a attack roll.
Right. Okay. Right. Oh, fuck off!
And then you have advantage
Right.
with reckless attacking. Oh, he should have had advantage against you last time because you reckless attacked.
Well, he's still here.
Oh well.
No, didn't I kill the guy I used that on?
I mean, the reckless attack goes variable.
Oh, right, okay.
You're leaving yourself wide open.
Right. There we go.
16.
22.
That easily hits. Roll damage.
Are you adding that one?
No, that one. On my weapon.
Is it supposed to be adding the weapon one? Attack bonus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right, okay.
There's damage bonus when you roll damage dice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, fuck off. That is, yeah, that's 6. God's
Okay.
sake.
You wounded him previously, but he's still up.
Oh, I should have been adding 4 then, but oh well.
Alright, so that's the end of your turn. You usually move them. Your attacks, you don't have a bonus action. So,
James.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, firebolt, nearest guy.
Oh my god.
Is it that surprising?
I think it's still one of the flying things, so make an attack roll.
No, you're gonna take it while they're flying from there.
14 plus 6.
That easily hits.
D10.
I'll tell you now, they have an AC of 13.
Oh, wow. 4.
4. Are you attacking the one that got shot by a kobold or the one that's currently uninjured?
Currently uninjured.
Okay. That one is not letting happen.
Good.
You see the kind of bolt of flame ignite stun effect. They're kind of desperately trying to pass it out while still trying to fly.
Oh.
I'm not sure on the distances, but I do want to advance a bit.
Okay.
Like 15 feet, I'd say.
Alright, yeah, so you kind of step over the corpse of the bird that's fallen at the bottom of the steps. Yeah. I've got the time up here so I can kind of track roughly where it is. I'll close, yeah, I'll find it. I know some disco, that's why. It's going to kill stuff. Yeah. Alright, cool. Actually, oh fuck. I forgot this was a thing. 1 second. So as you kind of step onto, where the fuck am I? God damn these folders. Where the fuck did I put this actually? That's annoying. Oh, it isn't here. Okay, cool. So as you kind of step, so you walk 15 feet forward onto the plateau, and you notice that like you didn't see it before because it was covered by the snow. But beneath you is this kind of plate on the ground, which says you see runes glow. All right. but it doesn't do anything at the moment. You see, like there's a 5 by 5 foot square beneath you with runes around the edge that glow as you end your movement there. Right, so Lucifer, it's your turn.
I might be able to. What is close to me currently?
Are you still like on the steps or did you move up? I think you're still on the steps, so you pulled the
Yeah.
thing down. So I remember the closest thing to you is probably the last flying you try and attack the kobold.
Alright, I'm gonna use Lightning Law, but I'm gonna use it to not only attack him but also swing over. Would I be able to do that?
You're obsessed with this grappling thing today.
Yeah, because it's cool.
But, like, that's not how it's supposed to work. But, like, you can use your movement to do that, sure. That's what it looks like. I
Why
guess.
not?
So he can make a strength save. He rolled an 18 though, so he
God.
he resists. So like, as you kind of like grab onto his foot, he kind of like kicks it off, and like as you're swinging, it kind of breaks and you kind of land on your face.
Fuck.
But you pick yourself up. It seems to be fine. Nothing happened to it.
That is definitely something that Lucifer would do.
I'm gonna be really cool, guys.
Alright, so you've got a bonus action.
I'm gonna use Toll the Dead on him, just for payback.
Toll is an action, isn't it?
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, but it still takes an action to cast.
Oh, right.
And so does lightning. So you can't. Basically, you can use the action for one thing, and once you use it, it's gone until the next turn.
Okay.
All right. So in that case, it is the sword person. All right. God damn. Luckily, on my notes, I've got links to the character sheets. Okay, the stats. Alright, so they're going to try and hit. Hopefully, they fucking hit this time. Okay, that's much better.
You're going, come on, let me do something cool.
Open the shoe. They have an AC of 11. That easily hits. I like how this kind of squishy. Alright, so you see them kind of cut in twice with this gleaming, kind of almost glowing, kind of. You can't quite tell whether it's kind of like orange or green, bizarrely. Like it seems to shift colour, and as it swoops in this wide arc, you see it clear across this thing, and it's very, the fighting style of this individual is like very graceful. Like the strokes are kind of like, it's very elegant, but at the same time like uncompromisingly brutal. It much like it's like kind of very like almost kind of like waves or water.
Yeah.
And
It's that, oh, it's very pretty, but I don't want to get hit by it.
Alright, so that does some d4s. Okay, so that is. In 2 hands as well. Cool. Could roll some extra d4s. I forgot how much damage I put to this fucking weapon. Okay, so that's an extra. Okay, and then so because of the momentum of these 2 strikes, they get to make another one, which they hit, which is fucking ludicrous at this point. So that is. Fuck. I'm rolling a lot of d4s here, which are very small things to count up. But I think they're dead. Yeah, that's good. Oh, they're on 1 hit point. They're on 1 hit point. They're on 1 hit point. You see kind of like these kind of strikes kind of cleave through with these kind of graceful arcs that just eviscerate this shaman. And they kind of like cough like blood that kind of pours out of their mouth as they're kind of like the holding of the stick barely standing. And yeah, the as that happens, so after that, they is that a bonus action or that action? But oh yeah, it's bonus. Okay, right. So they don't have anything else to do. In that case, that's them. It is now
My turn.
your turn, and the remaining kobolds that aren't dead.
I'm going to fire an arrow at one of the shamans.
Same time as last time.
Yes.
Cool. Make a roll.
11, 15.
Hits. Roll damage.
D6. 7.
Right. It's getting quite perturbed by the number of arrows that are shooting into it, but like he's kind of can't do anything. It's too far away.
And I'm just going to yell at the kobolds to just keep attacking.
Alright, cool. So how many kobolds are left?
3.
Okay, cool.
The one's very injured.
Alright, so two of them are attack the remaining 2 flying bastards. Actually, you're wrong, aren't you? So,
You can roll if you want.
well, they're your kobolds.
The one got 17 to hit.
Hits.
To hit. 5.
Damage.
5. Oh, yes,
5 to hit or 5 damage?
5 damage.
Okay,
With 17 to hit.
You see another kobold like, and then the little whole thing like just hits in the side, hits the side of the head and it collapses around.
Yay!
It lands on one of these pads where like the runes start glowing. Nothing happens yet though.
I was just like, I just go, yay! Third one. 7. 11.
11 hits. Well, what were you attacking? The other flying dude or one of the?
The flying one. Or the flying one.
11 misses.
Damn it. Okay, and the third guy. That rolled off the table. That's 11.
Misses again. So, whilst the remaining one is like quite panicked, as like that was the remaining one is the one that Burial shot with a fireball. It's looking quite panicked. It's the only flying one left. Just kind of like still trying to pat itself out, and kind of being buffeted by the wind. But yeah, the kobolds like rejoice as they take down another one. Alright, so unless you want to move.
No, I'm fine.
Cool. So there are still 3 acolytes left. One of them is fighting Crook, who is going to attempt to get you again. It has advantage this time. Now I remember. Let me check what the attack bonus is.
That is like the worst threat ever. I'm gonna get you.
So it's +4. Right. What's your AC?
15.
Okay, he rolled 16 twice. So you only need once, but still.
Right.
Alright, so he does 7 force damage and make another strength saving throw.
Okay, another strength one. I think I'm going to use my jaw and stuff.
Okay.
So
roll d12 and add your constitution modifier.
right, that is that one there, the blues, the small box. Which is that one?
Big box.
It's +4.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so 6.
6. Yeah.
Damage was 7, so you take 1 damage instead.
Right.
You guys see as this kind of blast hits him, his like skin like almost like takes on a stony appearance for a second, and kind of absorbs the blast. Make a strength save. As you're threatened to be knocked off your feet.
Oh come on.
+6.
9. I'm feeling terrible today.
So yeah, again you're blasted back 10 feet and land on your ass. This time though, the acolyte moves away from you.
It's light.
Doesn't hit it last time. Yeah, it moves far enough away that
I can't reach it.
well, it moves about 30 feet away. So like, yeah.
How much damage did that do?
The knocking over doesn't do any
Oh,
damage.
okay.
No, it's just the damage of humiliation.
Nice.
So, and then the other two acolytes will still try and attack the armor person.
How many are left then now?
There's still one vulture, 3 acolytes, and 2 shamans.
Right.
And obviously the armor person. That is a misses. So again, you see the as the this kind of armor person like cleaves the shaman nearly in twain. Another acolyte comes up behind and tries to blast it. Again, stepping to the side nimbly without taking any damage. And the last one. What the fuck was he doing? He blasted a kobold in the face. Alright, so he's gonna go over to. Given like literally like only the kobolds are like actually really on the plateau, everyone else is kind of like on the edge. Except for Baron, who's standing on the glowing plates currently. The acolyte's gonna walk over and try and blast another kobold. It rolled a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. We'll see if the kobold survives first.
I'm now down to 2.
We might not be dead. You never know. It takes 9 force damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
Definitely dead.
The blast kind of like almost tears him in half, but the corpse just flying off the plateau. It's like just like off the cliff.
It's like, okay. Uh-oh.
That ain't good.
Yeah, so that's the last acolyte doing his thing. Wait. Yes. Alright, and then the shamans.
One
so
shaman, one's dead.
One's nearly dead.
Damn it.
Still kicking with 1 HP.
Fuck.
Just a fucking bout. Right. Oop. Why the fuck do I keep closing them? Why do I do this? Why? Alright. Okay, DC 14. So they like feebly, they try like kind of with less force now, they try to like slam it onto the thing. Okay, so they're going to use their special reaction. Hopefully, if I remember how the fuck this is supposed to work. Okay, yeah. So you see as the shaman tries to like slam their staff down and bring this kind of vortex up to attack the armored person. You see them kind of shift again to the side, 5 feet, well no, 10 feet this time. And they see the same after images, but they completely sidestep the vortex on the ground. Shaman looks like defeated at this point. Like, he's like, what the fuck is going on?
It's like, I'm done.
The other shaman like kind of snaps out of its like stupor. I forgot it was there last time. And who is being? Oh, you've been shooting at it, so it's going to come for you, I think. Right, what is the range on that? 60 feet. Okay, so it's gonna. You see, kind of it like shuffles like 30 feet towards you, and then.
I want to say that Reva starts laughing, but then when she sees it coming for her, it's like, uh-oh.
Attack 3 things though. Alright, so. Alright, so it attacks you, it's going to attack Crook, and it's going to attack the armored person. It's Crook, that's you, that's the armored person. Alright, so that hits Crook, What's your AC?
14.
That hits you.
Damn it.
And the armoured person. Let's hear Luke. That still hits. Okay. So. So you see these three bolts of kind of coiling eldritch energy fire out at all of you. Crook, you take 4 force damage.
Nice.
Reeve, you take 3. And you see kind of one of them fly out and hit the armored person in the back. They take 6. Yeah, this is a bit of a slow fight because I'm handling all of NPCs here.
There is like quite a lot of people to deal with.
Yeah. In like opposition to like the fights before, you've had one person to fight. All right, so. Okay, so that's its turn. Right now it is Valencia's turn. She's going to try and Sacred Flame the last bird boy.
Right. Last bird boy.
Makes it Dex save.
Valencia.
Oh, Valencia, damn it. Sorry.
Not burial, Valencia.
Hey, didn't we get the bless thing from her, or
We did.
what was it?
You guys need to remember that though. Like I've got to keep track.
What was it do?
I don't even remember what it does properly.
It gives you a D4 to a attack roll, saving throws, and I think it's attack rolls and saving throws.
Is there only one roll?
It's for a minute, so until she does it, like you still get a D4 for every roll. I think. I will check the spell.
I don't think we have it now. Because it's been more than a minute.
Just make sure.
No, it's only been like I'm gonna say 18 seconds.
Oh.
Each round in D&D is 6 seconds.
It feels a lot quicker. It feels a lot longer than that.
Yeah. No, one of my other characters that I was playing in a one-shot last night is a Protector Arsenal. I know transformation lasts for a minute, so I use percentile to count down the seconds. And
Is it +4?
It
Bless.
is a D4.
D4.
So you roll that whenever you
Yeah.
do a thing. Yes. Yeah, attack rolls and saving throws. So whenever you make attack roll or saving throw, and that's U3, it isn't burial. Because she could only do 3 people. She's not second level barrier. Well, she's not third level, right? It's hardly as possible. Yeah, so you will get D4s whenever you roll D20s that aren't skill checks, basically. All right. Yeah, so she Sacred Flames the dude who, what the fuck is his dex? He saves miraculously. Like you see this kind of flaming radiance attempt to engulf the last vulture. But like scared enough of the fire as it is, it kind of backs out of the way and manages to just avoid it.
Oh god, not again!
That's Valencia's turn. The vulture is kind of spooked, so it just flies off.
Okay.
Yeah, you can still see it. It's flying. It flies kind of further, like up towards the north, kind of into the lizard. You can still see it, but it's about.
Has he given up fighting?
Yeah. It's about probably about 80 feet away now.
So I wouldn't be able to hit it with my bow.
Well, you could, but you'd have to be a disadvantage because it's long range for a short bow, which is not good. He does that. Crook, it's your turn.
Good. Right. I'm fairly wounded right now. Only on 8 health.
You're fine.
Right. So what's left then? Are they still fighting?
So there are still 3 acolytes. One is butchering kobolds left and right.
Right.
Which is probably about, like, I'd say 30 feet away from you now. There's another kobold that's backed the fuck off, who's about 40 feet away from you. Was the one that hit you twice.
Right.
And
You mean
there's-
Kenku?
They're acolytes.
Yeah.
They all look like bird people to you.
You said kobold.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Like, don't make him attack my children.
No. I was going to say kobolds like Platinum earlier. But yeah, no, there's also there's another acolyte trying to accost the armoured person, along with one shaman that's barely alive and another one that's kind of just perturbed and also shot you.
Right.
With one of its bolts while you're on the floor.
Okay.
The one that I pissed off.
Yeah. So yeah, those all of those guys are probably about 60 feet away from you. I think.
Right. It's not.
Actually, no, probably about more like 30 to 40 feet away from you.
Right. So the fucker who's wounded me, with one of my hand axes out, if I was to throw it, could I reach it?
You could do, yeah. You have to stand up and get close to him though, because I think the short range is 20 feet.
Right.
So you could run up to him and throw it at him. You couldn't run up to him and hit it with your actual.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing this image of this pissed off shaman like strolling towards me, and I don't know where this axe is.
Right. So if I was to throw an axe at him, could I do anything else?
Probably not. Because that'd be your attack action.
Right. Could I get to one of the shamans? Well, to the not wounded one.
I don't think you can get to any of them because you're too. To get up, you have to spend 15 feet of movement.
Right. Should I? Right. I'll go for the acolyte who's killing the kobold then.
Okay.
Go for it. Right.
You still have to throw your axe though.
What?
You still have to throw your axe regardless.
Is he still? He's still too far away for me to hit him with my
no, like-
legs.
None of them are within 15 feet of you, which would be how far you have to run to get to them.
Right. Well, in that case, if I have to use it, I'm going to kill the fucker who's wounded me twice.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Right.
And be a blast.
I do, yeah. There's lots of damage, isn't it?
Default to attack roll like that.
I'm just saying, so you make sure you kill him.
Right. He's only got 1 health now, hasn't he? Or
So roll
very
that as well at the same time.
Right.
Okay.
At 20, I think I might
Yeah, you
get
get
it.
it. What's the hand axe's damage?
Hand axe is 1d6 plus 4.
Roll.
Right.
You kind of you stand up and then you run up to him and you just tomahawk at him.
9.
Yeah, you kill him.
Good.
Yeah. Please, is that the one that I pissed off? He's
No,
like, you trying to come
No,
towards
that's the
me?
dude that was beating the shit out of him. So yeah, as it kind of like waddles off, you see it like he like turns around, like he kind of running and turns around and like just hits and like splits his face in half.
Good.
As he collapses to the ground. Alright. So that's your turn, as far as I'm aware.
It's a problem now. I can't take that.
At the start of your turn, so the runes kind of below you that were previously glowing.
That's what he's upset about. He can't take the head.
It's already in half now.
It's like you just split it, so you just take a root, go, oh.
Should have done it horizontal.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
You know, you snap the wrist to get it to.
A pit.
20!
Okay, yeah. So
Because quite a few
how
have
does
done
that
it.
work?
I've got
Yeah, so as you see it kind of like the entire plate kind of flashes pink, and as it does it, you jump backwards and manage to like kind of teeter on the edge as it just opens up into like empty space beneath it.
Oh, no.
What, did the plate below you open up?
Apparently.
Oh god.
And now, as you realise this, you see there's like probably about like 4 or 5 other similar plates, like of different sizes, around the plateau. You're surprised that anyone hasn't stepped on them yet, but you can see kind of like where the snow's been displaced, where these kind of like slight indentations are.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything down the pit?
As you look into it, make a perception check.
Is this taking up my turn?
No, you can do this for.
Cool.
This is.
I love how a pit opens up when you first start. Is oh, what's down there?
13 plus 3, 16.
Okay, so like you look down the pit, it's pretty much just black. Like as you see kind of like the snow that fell down it, like you don't really hear the bottom because the wind is so loud, but the yeah you can't see where it finishes. It is rock on each side. It's like a stone chute about 5 feet across.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to yell to everyone else, avoid the plates! And then is there still an acolyte or whatever attacking the kobolds?
Yeah.
Bad one.
Attack roll.
10 plus 6.
Heads.
Is there an acolyte that's fighting my kobolds?
Yeah.
Okay.
7.
Alright. You badly wound one of the ones you see is like his robe catches on fire. He's like panicking, like.
I love that you're just more being an inconvenience, setting them on fire.
This is what I've built Burial for. She's just going to stand at the back and throw fire at people.
I really wish you had the healer with us. I don't know I can be this low on health.
Why do you think I'm being far away?
I think I'm like the furthest away from everyone.
No, I'm still on the steps.
Didn't you guys
So am
buy
I.
a health potion at some point? Would you
Yeah, and
but
it was
we wasted
useless.
it.
Nice, okay.
No, we used it at a valid time. It's just the dice roll was shit.
Didn't I use it?
Yes.
Yes.
Health potions aren't like super powerful. They're a bit like magical healing is not supposed to be common. So like when people use it, it's really pretty impressive. All right, so that is Burial's turn. Loose, what do we get to?
Okay.
Also, I just what is everyone's passive perception?
16.
14.
Okay, so both of you, now that Burial's cooled out, you now see these numerous like plates on the ground where you see this kind of slight indentation and like very gently glowing kind of runes on them. Lucifer, you don't know what's going on.
I was about to say I'm 12, but
I don't think you'd know anyway, would you?
No. You sort of pit open up like next to Burial, and you're like, how the fuck do you dodge out the way of that? Because it's 5 feet across. But yeah, no, you it's your turn.
okay. Can I make a perception check?
What are you trying to look for?
Just. Don't exactly
What's
know
everyone looking
myself.
at?
Yeah, just what?
You can do. And so they'll probably take away a bonus action.
Yeah, no, I want to go up the steps and is there any leverage, like something that you could hold on to on the ceiling?
There's no ceiling, so it'll be on an open mountain face.
Yeah, that's right.
There
Okay.
is that big rock on the side that's like hanging over.
Yeah.
If you try and swing, I swear to God.
I was actually thinking levitating like a giant rock or something and just going.
You've already used it, haven't you?
No, that was the day before when he was on the guard.
I think you guys took a rest.
Yeah.
Alright. No, didn't you use it to get up?
No,
Or did you
that
just
was
use
the
the
lightning law.
Oh, no, you might have used lightning because you didn't have the levitate, I think.
And
I think you might have used lightning low because you didn't have levitate.
oh yeah, that was
Otherwise,
right.
that would have saved you.
Fuck.
No, so you can only do it in one direction.
Yeah, you can lift it up, but you can, like if you can push, then it's like anti-gravity.
Sure.
Yeah, but the thing is like, can you push it out of where it is?
You don't know.
Well, the casting levitate on it would levitate anyway, so you could just like push it.
Yeah, so
It'd be levitating.
You'd have to get it out of the cliff face first. It's not a separate rock.
No. So the club, like the outcropping, is about like 10 feet tall, and about like probably about the same long, but it's kind of like sloped. So that's got a tree growing out of it.
Okay, where? Where's the next like person next to me?
I thought you were going to say, what's the next biggest thing?
What's the next biggest thing? Let's try that.
Probably the closest thing to you would be the acolyte that oh, he's dead now because clean his face in.
Like, oh,
I'm
yeah, he's
like,
dead.
what can I attack? What can I just mentally
The
like
closest
kill?
thing is probably so they're about in the middle of the thing, which means they're probably about 40 feet away from you.
Okay. Can I still see them?
Yeah, you can see them easily.
Okay.
they're the ones that have been shooting kobolds.
I'm gonna use Toll the Dead on it.
I can't remember what Toll of the Dead does.
So they make a wisdom saving throw. They haven't been wounded yet, so it doesn't yet.
Yep.
They rolled. Oh, they've got advantage on that thing as well. Oh no,
It is 22-4.
doesn't.
Just as a note to
If we
everyone.
get kicked out, not much we can do, but we'll see. I'm not sure how quickly we can wrap this combat, so.
It could be the end of the podcast. Who knows?
The end of the podcast forever.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
15. It's wisdom saving, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they rolled a 15.
Motherfucker.
So you hear like you try and kind of like fill their head with these dolorous kind of like cemetery church bells, but they kind of shake it off. And kind of give you the evil eye.
You basically went up and blew in the air.
Yes.
From 40 feet away, but yes.
It's extremely disturbing.
It's much nastier if they're already wounded, because if they're already wounded, it goes from a D8 to a D12. Fine.
Yeah.
But that guy's unharmed at the moment.
They're just looking.
If we pretend we're supposed to be here, people
Yeah.
will look in and assume that
Yeah.
they booked well.
Yeah.
So that's the secret. Don't tell them. Right, do you want to do anything else on your turn?
What could I do at this point? Would I just be able to move?
No, you've probably got at least 20 feet of movement left because you've gone up the steps.
I'll stay where I am for now.
Okay. In that case, it is the armoured person's turn. They're gonna. So they move. Yeah. So they kind of unbuckle. Or they draw. Something from the wrist which you kind of recognise as. So it looks like a bit like kind of what you guys would know as a flintlock. Like kind of, but it looks a lot more advanced than that.
Yep.
It's kind of made of metal and some other material, and it has this kind of glowing energy source in the back of it. And you see them fire at the acolyte that was accosting them previously. Not the acolyte, sorry, the shaman, which hits. I forget what damage it does. What damage does it do?
Is this one that attacked all three of us?
No, this is the one that's been nearly dead.
Waste of a shot.
Well, it dies instantly. It's on one hit point. But yeah, you see that like as they fire, you see this kind of streak of kind of blue-pink energy fire out and just burn a hole through the chest. And as they do that, they run up and try and attack the one that did shoot all you guys with the sword in the other hand. That is not very good to hit though. That is not bad actually. That hits somehow. These guys have really low AC. But it's because one hand, so it does less damage. So that is all right. So you see it kind of doesn't do much more damage than like one of your arrows would, but like seems to kind of startle the shaman as they move so quickly. Alright, so that is yeah. Tracking damage for like 6 different things is not fun. Alright, so that's the end of their turn. It is now.
So is there only one shaman left?
there is now only one shaman left. There are still 2 acolytes, but there's only one shaman.
Okay.
And any of your kobolds left are still kicking.
2.
Oh boy. When they get back, like, how did all of you die? It's like they died valiantly in battle.
I'm going to fire my bow at the last shaman.
Alright, make an attack roll.
10.
10 misses.
Damn it!
They've got an AC of 11. They're chunky boys, but they're not that chunky.
I'm just going to tell my kobolds to attack the shaman.
Okay, so they'll run as far as they can, but they probably can't. Actually, it did come forward. So it's within sling bullet range, so you can sling them.
Second fire. 17. For
Nice.
one of them. And then the damage. 3. God damn it.
The shaman's looking pretty bit up now.
I got one more kobold left.
He kind of like gets it in the ribs, like, what?
15.
I hate it as well.
Oh, that's got 3, 5.
5 damage, nice. Yeah, it looks pretty fucked up at this point. Like it went from like being quite confident, like haha, fucking I missile you, and now it's looking like. It's kind of like
Is that one of the...
that's the last shot,
Is that shot?
which is also so like the armored person kind of looks around quizzically as he sees like 2 bullets like hit it in the head.
These 2 little dragons going like,
And they kind of cock their helmet for a second before turning their attention back to the shaman.
like,
I
how does
think
it?
it has a reaction to fuck. Okay, don't worry.
How has it not noticed these little kobolds running around?
Facing the opposite way, like dealing with the other dudes. Alright, so because now the 2 acolytes goes. One is still fighting this boy who's just seen their superior slain in front of them. But it's still fanatical enough they're going to try and attack anyway.
I just remembered that I was supposed to try and aim at the one that flew away, and I've completely forgot.
I'm taking him for last.
Okay, so what is that? Maybe not. Oh, of course, they have that as well. Give me a second. Yeah, okay. I thought I wrote this wrong. This is nuts. Okay.
Acolyte, didn't you?
That's a fucking crit. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright, so you see as the so this acolyte comes up and tries to blast the person with armor, but they turn around and they kind of they slice the blade across the shot and deflect it back into the acolyte.
Yay!
But it was a crit, so it does more damage, which is lots of fun. So it would have done 7 damage, but instead it does 11 damage, which isn't exactly enough to kill it. Like, outright. So you see this acolyte come up like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you, and gets hit straight in the chest with his own projectile.
River sees this and laughs.
Yeah, like the drifter seems to do this like the armored person just do this like without like even looking up. Like they just like deftly.
Yeah, fuck you. Go away.
Yeah. Right. That is one of the acolytes gone. The other one is gonna still attempt to harass your kobolds.
He has a thing for these kobolds.
He's like you see like he's gone like he's got angry and like it's kind of like he's gone like super tunnel vision on the kobolds. It's like he's not.
I imagine the kind of like Mad Dogs. It's like a Shih Tzu New Yorkie where they just constantly go under your feet and you're like, get out of the way.
Yeah. So he rolled a unnatural 20 to hit the whatever kobold's nearest.
No.
Not
So,
the kobolds.
okay, he might live. He does 5 damage.
He's dead.
Oh shit.
They only have 5 health.
The one left then.
Yeah, you only have 1.
His body too is blasted off the cliff face.
Is that?
No.
I imagine it like in video games where they ragdoll. They just fly
But
off.
as that one moves up to try and blast it, it's now standing on one of the glowing pads, but hasn't noticed yet. So we'll see what happens next.
So that we knew how to make them open quick.
So is the only one left the one we gave a name to?
Did you give a name for them?
Like,
No, there was one with the one who.
Yeah, the one.
Smick.
Yeah, Schmick.
Smicky boy.
I don't know which one that was.
Smick is the most tenacious, so he's probably the one that's lived the longest. He's
Alright.
the last remaining kobold.
No, Schmick.
He's got a,
We need to
he's
keep
got a
it-
fork, a sharpened fork.
We need to keep him alive.
Oh, please let Schmick kill him with the fork.
He's got a saucepan for his shield.
Oh.
Yeah. He's literally his get up is entirely like kitchen shit. So like he's got like a coal under hand as well.
Oh,
Valencia would be so disappointed if he died.
I know. No, Liam will be disappointed. Not the character, Liam.
Probably.
Alright, so now the one remaining shaman freaked the fuck out by the what's happened to from the armored dude is gonna try and get him.
Get him.
I don't think they have any reaction, so they can't dodge this. Yeah. That's fine.
Lucky.
They're going to use their vortex again. But they pass easily. They kind of sidestep again as the kind of swirling black lightning on the floor tries to like grab them and pull them down. But they manage to avoid the brunt of the damage. Still pretty bad though. They still take 7 damage. You see this kind of doesn't damage the armor, but you see it kind of like pierce through where previously other strikes didn't. Alright, that's its turn. It doesn't risk moving away, lest it be stabbed. But it's not smart enough to realise that they don't react to it. It's now Valencia's turn, who is probably going to try and kill steal the last acolyte. Who is the one who's harassing the kobolds currently, as has been stabbed by the kobolds also. So she's going to Sacred Flame again. Okay, it rolled really bad on its saving throw, so it's still alive, just about. Like you see the Sacred Flame like burn most of its clothing and its feathers, but it's still hanging on. It kind of breaks out of its stupor, like it's like it was like marching on Smick. But now, like, sees like, oh shit.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of other people.
That's Valencia's turn. The vulture that's flying is going to continue to fly. They are now 140 feet away.
I don't think we're gonna get at them.
Because they're like just flying as hard as they can. Like they're dash flying basically. And that's that turn. Crook, it's your turn.
Right, so what's left then? There's still the shaman left, isn't there?
One shaman, one acolyte, one disappearing vulture, which doesn't even hit with any
Right,
weapons.
okay.
And
The
still
man.
the dude in armor.
Has he taken any damage? Right. Okay.
Not much, you guys.
How healthy are the two cultists?
So the acolyte looks nearly dead.
Right. Shaman.
And the shaman is not looking that better.
Right. I'm gonna go for the shaman then.
Okay.
Right.
We've got 5 minutes till 4.
Well,
Right.
right. Until
If we pretend
Yeah.
that it's fine, nothing will go wrong.
Right. So how close is he So she's last sharpened.
You attack the guy that ran away from you, so so you're probably about 40 feet away from this shaman,
Right.
because you ran towards them to throw the axe.
Okay. Does that mean I reach him with my actual axe?
No, well, your movement speed's 30, so no. You could
Remember
dash
to
and get
talk.
up next to him, but you wouldn't be able to hit him this turn.
What about the acolyte?
I think that correctly, you could probably reach him.
Right. Okay. I'll go for it then. Yes.
Right. So you run up to him,
Yes.
make an attack roll.
Should I reckless attack him? Yes, I'm going to again. Right, okay. 8.
You know you've got a D4.
Yep.
You
16.
don't need to. You hit.
Yeah, I don't need it. Yeah.
Um,
16. Okay, so D12 plus 4, it can be plus 4 again, can't it?
Not going to do one damage.
No. Okay. Right.
Just roll.
That'd be ludicrous.
That is 11 damage.
It's dead. That was massively overkill. It won't be.
It wouldn't
So,
be a quick attack if you didn't overkill it.
So as you kind of you feel like the axe connect, and even though it just barely grazes the skin, it starts fucking collapsing as you hit it.
No.
Yeah, you just tear it to bits. There are no longer any acolytes left.
Yay, they're dead.
They alright, that's the end of your turn. It is now Burial's your turn.
Who is left alive?
So there's one.
It's just a shaman and a flying one, isn't it?
Yeah, basically, and also the armored person.
So we just forget about the flying one.
Is there also-
Fucked off.
I like how you keep saying the armoured person as if he's an enemy.
Mhm.
I'm very
He
concerned
might
now.
be.
Crook seems to think he's an enemy.
I want to find him, but not
Oh,
my current
God.
state.
After.
How about never, you know?
Okay, I guess. Shaman.
Alright.
Shaman.
Fireball.
Fuddle. 6 plus 6.
12.
That hits just a bit. We've got 11 AC.
Amazing. 3.
He's still alive.
Totally worth it.
Oh
Just a
my
fucking
god.
Oh, Lucifer, do something.
Alright, I will do.
Kill this guy.
That is your turn.
Lightning. I want lightning licking.
Let
That's
me
what came
lick
out.
him.
Yeah, so as you do that, you see the plate in front of you reforms and the snow's no longer on it, but the plate has kind of you kind of see it's kind of almost like pink, almost like liquid, fill the place where it was, and it reforms.
So it wasn't like
No,
that. It was.
it's just as big.
Okay.
But it's back now.
It was magic.
Magic. Also, I think there were by 5 for him.
I think the acolyte that Crook killed should probably be in a hole. Well, don't
In the
got to his
hole.
turn yet. But yeah, what are you up to?
I'll just tolerate it. I'm done.
Right.
It's already damaged, so I'm gonna do a d12.
Yeah. So it makes a wisdom save.
Get told.
Please just. fucking-
No.
There should be a spell
Nice.
which is when you just turn to them and go, just die.
Just die.
What's your DC?
Actually, that's probably a killing word.
It's 12. Oh wait, no, DC.
Yeah. That's on your spell sheets somewhere.
At the top.
Oh right, 14.
It fails.
Fucking cock.
If it had been 12, you would have succeeded.
Dick.
So roll d12.
Doink. 1.
He's still alive.
Hi.
He's still alive.
Again, you just blew in his ear.
And he was like, ah, just slapped himself.
Alright. Do you want to move? Or
He's off the mountain, I'm done. Just down the steps, I'll accept it.
okay, so you go back down the steps.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just like, where are you going?
Just fucking die.
Alright, it's now the other dude's turn. And they are going to.
I like how I've gone from me plus kobolds plus 4, me plus kobolds plus 3, plus 2, plus 1, and then I crossed the kobolds plus 1 out and put me plus Schmick.
Baby.
So with one hand, they take the shining blade and
Just
that
kill it.
is- yeah, they eviscerate the last shaman.
Oh my god!
They aim up at the retreating. Fucking what's it called?
Vulture.
Vulture. Takes a pot shot. Nat 20. That's fun.
Let's hope it's on our side. Please.
Please?
That is. 8. No, that's a.
Well, I'm guessing like the guy who reached me anyway, and Dan's freaking stairs by. Done with the shit. Still got 30 health at least.
Just enough damage to kill it. Bam. So you see it like it kind of like whip round and kind of slit the shaman's throat, and like with the other hand.
Fucking
fire
Iron
off.
Man laser.
Well, it's a pistol. It's not even like.
Oh, it's a
hand.
pistol, innit?
Yeah.
Just quick shot.
There's
Didn't even
pistol.
look.
Yeah. I mean, you guys know like essentially what flintlocks. They're pretty rare and like they're not like super stable either. This seems to be something far more advanced, but like relatively the same shape.
Don't give Lucifer a gun.
Yeah. This fires like this doesn't fire like bullets.
Yeah, we was just like, wow.
This fires like small bolts of energy.
Again, don't give Lucifer the gun.
So
What if I do that?
He would just shoot
so
non-stop.
assuming that you stand split down and don't try to get them to attack the guy, your guys are out of initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm standing
I
there.
mean, I do want to fight him, but if I
Oh
did,
my
I just
God.
die. I just
Talk-
die. I'm on.
Talk to him.
It's one of those where
I'm-
you sort of go, maybe not.
Well, I'm doing a fight, but I'm on 8 health, so it would be a fair fight anyway.
For him.
I mean, you've seen them be injured as well, but you can't really tell because they're wearing armor.
But I'm very injured. One of his attacks would probably get me.
Well,
Like,
seeing as you've just seen him one shot a vulture from 140 feet away.
Yeah, I mean, the vulture was super wounded anyway. Like it was running, and they're also not very tanky.
Was he cheating because he's got a gun?
I mean, it's the same range as he doesn't outrange any of you guys. At least not Burial with fireball. But,
120 range.
the gun has a similar range, I think.
140.
Right then.
Long
So we're out of combat then now.
yes,
Right.
Finally.
as the kind of like the last body hits the floor, they kind of swing the blade around and kind of pierce into the ground in front of them. They kind of seem to like let out a sigh of like kind of like, well, that's done.
Probably the same size. Oh, thank God.
Can I try and
Kill him.
work out if there's what kind of magical energy is coming off them?
Can I, like,
You made a card check.
avoid the pitfalls in
Yeah.
the room?
Can I, like,
Can I, like, go up to
flirt
next
with
to
the
him,
guy?
not touch him, but just be like,
22.
just like look him over?
Okay, so from what you've seen, the only thing, anything that this person has used is strictly magic alone. It seems to be a combination of like a seamless one of like magic and technology. Whilst these items like have properties that are reminiscent of like artifacts you've heard of, like their craft and the way that they seem to work doesn't match up with those. Like there seems to be some sort of science in there as well with magic.
Okay, some old science.
Yes. You recognise this like whilst it's pretty rare, but this person seems to be covered in old world tech.
Okay.
Can I flirt with the guy? I've got +6 charisma to give me the damn gun.
And I push
you-
Lucifer out the way.
Please do.
Yes.
Oh god.
How do you get plus 6?
I have +6 charisma.
Can I catch on to what he's doing?
Wait, how?
Just like foot slap.
I mean, you've got a high enough passive wisdom, I think you do.
Can I like, run up and just shove him out the way?
Just no. But I want the
It's like,
gun.
no, I want the gun for just
I
shoving
want
each
the
other out
gun.
the way.
I'm going to ignore you two.
He wants like Hot Cthulhu's big like tentacle.
Don't say that.
Ugh.
This is
I
going
will
on YouTube,
convert
remember,
him.
and they don't like that. They don't like that anymore, remember?
They probably don't like D&D as it is. It's enough with the gore and the violence.
He's gonna get demonetized.
Only if you
Yeah.
actually show it.
Well,
You mean
I'm
tell
not
it.
showing
No,
the
but you're
hot,
hinting
like,
it.
Cthulhu tentacle, am I? I'm not gonna be like, oh, descriptive.
Sha.
Aren't those videos even monetized? Like, do we have enough viewers to get monetized?
Yeah, exactly my point.
No, you need like 1,000 subscribers.
At the very
Well,
least.
I think they are monetized, but you don't get the profits. Because like one of my
No, they are monetized by like other adding people, but we don't have
Because
anything.
like I was plugging it to my friends a while ago because I was like, hey, do you want to like? Because like we're starting. So there's a campaign I'm going to be playing with some of my friends from home over the internet. And when I was like, oh, do you mind if I record? And I was like, I already do that at like college, so sure. And they were like, oh, by the way, here's a podcast. And he said it had adverts on the front. I was like, well, I don't control that. Not my fault.
Yeah, no.
If it does start bringing money, can we get some?
It's gonna be pittance though. Like it's gonna be like.
It's gonna be
pennies.
shit.
I want a p, a single pence.
I
Sorry.
can give you a p.
No,
I can
I
give
don't-
you a penny.
I don't want a p. I want a penny.
Alright, so I've shoved Lucifer out of the way, catching on to what he was going to do.
No, you haven't. You need to vote for initiative. What's going on?
Bring out
Don't
the
make me
lightning
fire you
bolts.
off the cliff.
Don't make me fucking psychotic damage, bitch.
Yeah, so now you've got an actual like chance to look at this person. You see kind of like their armor is composed of it's kind of like a combination of this kind of teal and kind of pink material.
Just my
A
tie.
lot of pink on this guy.
Kind of
Just my tie.
I will throw you off the cliff.
Please do, honestly. He'd love it. He'd think it is a
Like
fucking roller
whatever
coaster.
material it's made out of is not metal. Yeah, it doesn't look like leather either.
Does it have any kind of symbols worked into it?
Nothing that looks like anything that you recognise, I don't think.
Okay.
Unless you speak a language, I'm pretty sure you weren't aware of.
What?
If it's celestial, I'm going to be mad.
Not celestial.
Sylvian?
No.
Dwarvish?
It's a language that isn't in the PHP, so...
Mm.
Then I'm stumped.
Yeah. Basically, unless you were like a scholar, it's unlikely you would know this language.
No, not me.
Yeah, so they like teal breastplate and greaves, with kind of coral pink pauldrons, braces, and helm. Matted off-white fur connects a layered cloak of pink fabrics to the shoulders of the teal plate. Between the arm pieces, they wear dark robes and hardened plates of a leather-like material. The armor itself is formed of a number of intricately interlocked and overlapping plates that provide a degree of flexibility without
Jeez,
compromising its defensive.
I feel like he's just kind of, what's the word? Hinging? No. Flexing. He's flexing on us.
I mean, like, they're not doing anything, they just kind of stand there with like
They're
the...
passively flexing.
And yeah, they've got this kind of
I'm
this
thinking-
energy pistol holstered on a strap attached to the.
I just think he has a lot of patience while
Um,
while a lizard and a Cthulhu crazy old man are bickering and you're staring at him.
They have like this kind of technological device embedded in the bracer on their left arm.
Hit boy.
And
First thing that comes to mind.
this other module fastened to the side of the breastplate. But yeah, they kind of stand there, kind of waiting for you guys to do something.
Fucking
It's kind of
flirt with him.
Cloak blowing in the wind. What do you actually say though? Like,
Fucking.
I'd push him out of the way before he
What
can
up,
do
bitch?
anything.
I'm going to open diplomacy, I guess. Greetings. I am Burial Oakblade. These are my travelling companions.
Hello, baby.
As
Want
I'm
some
like
fuck?
shoving
Yeah.
Lucifer to the floor, it's like shush.
Hello, baby. Want some fuck?
May I,
We
may
love
I,
you long time for
Shush.
may I know your name?
she kind of ignores you.
Oh, it's a she.
Oh, it's a
I
she.
should have said that.
Excuse
I just
you.
You
like,
guys don't know that.
he's
Okay.
talking.
That's meta.
Instant
As he's
turn.
talking, I'm just gonna dive on him and just like
Meta
shush.
knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah. They kind of like so they like the helm they're wearing seems to like muffle their voice. You can't really tell. Like it's quite distorted. But you hear them clearly. Just like the voice doesn't sound natural.
Batman.
Not quite that bad. It's not like no.
Harley Quinn.
No, it's like
How you doing, B-man?
it's kind of androgynous. Like you can't like without that slip.
That was like, you have no
entire
idea.
session, the entire session I had to keep that under wraps. But no.
Just ask them bluntly, what gender are you?
Yeah,
Well, that'd be something Valencia'd go up and do, wouldn't she? Be like,
Yeah.
who are you? What are you?
they're quite like.
Can I
oh.
touch your helmet?
Yeah, Valencia seems very distracted at the moment. Like she seems like looking intently at this. You see that she's now got 2 holy symbols for some reason, and she's looking at one that looks a little bit fancier than the other one, and she's kind of lost in thought.
If they're allowed another holy symbol, I'm allowed a gun.
No.
Gun.
If you're allowed a gun, I'm allowed also a gun.
Well, I'm allowed...
I just turn to you and go, no.
No.
Disappointing.
But yeah, so
Hello, weary traveller. Would you like to browse my wares?
I'm just-
Wink.
Push.
oh,
You're suffering because of this lunacy.
half yeah, not gonna lie. I've also not had any water this entire session. So.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
Drink water, child.
Water is life.
Yeah. No, like I spent until like 2 a.m. talking to someone about a character they were making on Friday, or even Friday, Thursday, I think. And ever since then, I've had that sore throat. So.
Is it bad I want to ask about the character?
I mean, they're not for this campaign.
Okay.
Yeah, no. They realised that because basically that like I'm playing another campaign with some other people, but they realised, oh shit, I've never made a character of my own before. It's supposed to be with other people. And they were like, I don't know how to do it. I was like, okay, I'll walk you through it.
Okay.
3 hours later, we have a character.
Cool.
But yeah.
So androgynous, totally not a female.
So the thing is, like, despite how like actually they fought, they don't seem to be. They're not like super buff or anything. The armor is quite like. It's not like they don't look slight, but at the same time they're not like super fucking hedge either.
Toned.
You can't tell it's the armor over the top of it, but the it doesn't like seem thick. Like they don't have particularly wide shoulders, and yeah, they don't really have any like super identifying features other than this kind of very colourful armor. What you see is like partially like parts of it now you can see as you get up close are like more kind of worn and corroded in places than others, but like other than that, it's mostly like pretty well kept.
Okay.
So.
Hi, sorry, we've booked this room.
Alright.
Is
Alright.
that right? Thank you.
Lasted that long.
We can have this conversation next time. But yeah. I'll send you the so they don't look exactly like that, but I'll send there's a piece of artwork that I used as a reference point for making this character. So I will send that on Discord.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Do the 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 do the